I've been trying udon ramen or udon noodles, rather, guys. I don't really like them that much. Like they're like too thick. And I've been eating like less carbs in general, chat. But I was like, what the heck? You know what I mean? Like I've really been trying to just eat like very, very little carbs. But like udon noodles, not bussin', chat. Not bussin'. You have to cook them differently. I'm telling MPT. No, like I like my noodles, chat. I guess it's called al dente. I like my noodles kind of like tougher or undercooked, and I don't know. I'm not like super loving it. Your middle name is Lee, fake Asian. I don't know why my middle name is Lee. That's my dad's middle name and my grandfather. Like I don't know why our middle name is Lee. I mean, I don't know if Lee is inherently Asian, but yeah, I'm actually a third generation Lee, chat. So give me a K Kona if Robert E. Lee. Robert E. Lee. He was my great granddad, Robert E. Lee. Yeah, I'm actually a third generation Lee, ironically, chat. If I have a kid, that kid's middle name will be Lee. I don't care even if it's a girl, her middle name will be Lee. It's gonna happen. Great. Yeah, probably a bunch of greats in there. But yeah, chat, that's what happened to me. So that kind of like I gotta be honest, chat. That kind of fucked up it kind of fucked up my weekend. But I think I'll be okay, chat. Emma Lee Jordan, Lena, Emma Lee Jordan. Emma Lee. Okay, I got it. I'm like, that's kind of cute. Emma Lee Jordan, Rachel Lee Jordan, Randall Lee Jordan. Are you gonna have kids though? TBD. More people have kids in their 30s than they do in their 20s now, chat. Which actually, so I used to think that was a weird stat. I was like, that's a stupid stat, right? But it's actually a smart stat. That's Kobe. No. When you really think about it, it's actually no. It's actually smart. Like, think about it. How many people should really be having kids in their 20s, chat? You know what I mean? Like, are you really responsible enough to have kids in your 20s? Like, you can, or should you? The answer is probably no. Like, you should probably. When did my brother have? My brother had Jalen, chat, when he was like 21 years old, and it like, oh my god, watching that shit was like watching I've seen two people, chat, firsthand, like two guys that I know have kids at like 21, and it has been it's been a disaster both times, like horrible. So hold on. With my brother, so I've described this before for you guys, but like I really want to paint like a vivid picture, right? With my brother, it was terrible. So my brother and his now wife, Danielle, they lived, chat, just imagine this. They lived in a 1-bedroom apartment that was 585 square feet. 585 square feet, chat. Do you understand how fucking small that is? And then on top of that, we're bringing another human being into living into that apartment. Bro, that shit was, what's it called? How old was Danielle? They're the same age. So, there you go. they're the same age. So, like, it's not like she was older or much younger. No, they're the same age. But like, they're living in an apartment that's like right around 600 square feet, chat, which is fucking tiny. And now you're talking about not one, not two, but 3 people living there. And the other was my friend Will. And by the way, chat, my brother, he was working at like fucking Harris Teeter or something. So like, imagine trying to support 3 people on like a Harris Teeter deli salary when you're making maybe like, I don't know, $10 an hour tops. The other was my friend Will, and this is when we worked at Walmart. He was 22, and he got his girlfriend Bianca pregnant, which it's a funny story. Oh Lord, he told me it, and I couldn't help but laugh. He went to her house because they were in like the mess around phase. So he went to her house. Bianca is 3 years younger than him. So I think she was 18. Yeah, he was like 22. She was like 18, right? He went to her house and they're still in like the mess around phase. Like, look, we are not boyfriend and girlfriend. We are just messing around. And it started snowing. It started like snowing heavily. And by the time that he woke up, it was like too late to like drive home. So he was like, I couldn't get my car up the hill and I had to stay there. And he was like, since I was with her for like 4 days, we just had a bunch of sex. And next thing I know, she's pregnant. And I'm like, bro, that's actually hilarious. Oh shit, yeah. Like that's actually how his daughter Aaliyah was born, chat. Like, hey, go to this girl's house, starts like snowing heavily, can't leave because of like crazy inclement weather. Next thing you know, you're there like 4 days in a row and you know, you fuck a lot and she's pregnant. And like they also just weren't ready for it. Cause I remember one time me and him went out to a bar and we were driving. We were gonna get something to eat. And he had like a mental breakdown, chat. Like, it taught me that just because you have like a family doesn't mean it's like all roses, chat. Like, this is some real shit. Like, he had like a Keem's clown breakdown, like actual tears. And he was like, man, we just fight sometimes. And he was like, bro, I don't tell nobody in that house what to do. He's like, I'm just worried about myself. And we always like fighting. And I'm like, huh. Wrestling is, yeah, it was a wrestling, because I looked at him and I'm like, oh man, you have it all. But it just, you know, like it was a wrestling is fake moment, Chad. And he told me about a girl who used to work at the Walmart we worked at named Jennifer, who he thinks about sometimes because he had been talking to her before. And I'm like, wait, why are you thinking about, I'm like, dude, why are you thinking about Jen? Like, you got Bianca, you got a kid. And he's like, I don't know, man. He's like, isn't it her job to make me not think? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too deep here, Chad. But the point is, I don't really think that psychologically you're ready for a kid when you're like 21 or fucking 22 years old, Chad. Because every single person that I've seen like have a kid that early has like a fucking mental breakdown, or like it almost destroys their relationship. So just because you guys know someone who like, yeah, you only see that friend like when things are going well and stuff. Like you don't see them on like the down days and shit like that. Like it's a lot tougher. Now look, when you're my age, it's like it ain't shit, bro. I got a house. Like I don't have to worry about like living in a fucking 1 bedroom. I got a house, chat. I got a room over there, bathroom downstairs. I like don't even fucking use. You know what I mean? Enjoy your 20s. My girlfriend is black. Spy Fox should probably never have kids, but like, in my position, chat, I would just have like a lot less problems. You know what I mean? Even an absolute worst case scenario, chat. If I just had no money, I could just cash out all my stocks and boom, now I've got money to raise the kid. I mean, that'd be a difficult decision, but like it's an option that I could. No one in their fucking 20s has that option. You don't have stocks in your 20s unless you're fucking rich or something. Like, you know what I mean? It's just different. Like I would tell all you guys, like, don't have a fucking kid in your 20s. You know? We're not having kids. How did Ramsey get through it? I don't know, a lot of copium. Why are you talking about your feelings? This is as feely as it's gonna get, Big Pimp. And there you guys go. And then chat, my brother would tell me about like the price when after Jalen was born. We would go to like the store and we would you know get like diapers and like formula, and it was like eye-opening, chat. Like, and now that was like a long time ago, probably like 15 years ago, chat. Like I couldn't imagine what like formula and like diapers and shit cost now. It's probably like $20 for like the like big can of formula, and babies drank that in like a few days. So, you know, you probably have to buy like 2 of those a week, and I think that's even with breast milk. So, yeah, shit's expensive. Yeah, it's probably more now. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, there you go. Boom, formula, $20, chat. Hold on, this just proves the point. Look at this. This shit don't even start under $20, chat. This doesn't even, like, you don't even see anything on the screen under $20. And I don't even know if these are like the big, well, this is, yeah. Let's see. Okay, this is probably like the big one. This is over a pound, 29 ounces. Okay, that's pretty big. $26. And I think, again, I think a kid, chat, can drink like 2 or 3 of these a week. So, you know, just put shit into perspective. Cap wouldn't be a YouTuber if he had a kid. No. If I had a kid in my 20s, I'd probably still be at like fucking Walmart or retail or something like that, chat. Because what's it called? I'm going to impregnate. Please don't, Spy Fox. Spy Fox should never impregnate anyone, chat. Like if you impregnate someone, Spy Fox, I'm calling the police. Seriously, I will get you arrested and that baby like taken away or something. You don't need to impregnate nobody. Oh goodness. Cat would be a Walmart CEO. That would be busting to be the CEO of Walmart. My brother's built that. No, he just got through it. That doesn't mean like it was some enjoyable or preferable experience, chat. Now we're on the topic. Should I tell the news? Or should I tell? Yeah, you can. Yeah, tell the chat. Tell the chat why you're going away, Riley, guys, for a little while. Should you get married in your early 20s? Because I heard some people in my area did that. Kids are expensive. I would also not advise that, chat. I just think like, is this Michael Jackson? It's the Jacksons. I know I heard Michael Jackson. I just think there's so much of your life, chat. You guys have to understand. In your 20s, you have especially your early 20s, chat, you have very little money, very little life experience, and very little maturity. Why would you make the biggest decision of your entire life while in that state, chat? Like if any of you guys can tell me why that makes sense, I'll shut up. I'm very mature. Yeah, okay. Like you have in your at 21, you have very little money, very little maturity, and very little life experience. Like that's how you culminate a disaster. I don't know, it never does. I was very mature at 20. I wasn't. I told you, I mean, go watch some of my earliest YouTubing videos, chat. That tells you my maturity. The KFC Yu-Gi-Oh, or not that, well, the KFC video me and Tim shot, and I was like 23. I was even older than that. Prenup and divorces, says Dolan. Okay then, Dolan. If you need to get a prenup and a divorce, then like that tells you that you shouldn't have done it to begin with. Like if either one of those two are an option, like you shouldn't have done it. Like I don't think anyone in this chat should get married, chat. Not now. Like except maybe there's a couple of people. Very few of you. Like okay, Anime Night, yeah, he's old enough. You know? It's just a backup plan. Prime Cap G is older than me. When I was 26, that's when I felt like an adult, chat. I can't afford to get married. I would definitely say so. I'm married and have a daughter. Why are you here then? This is not a stream for married men. I'm still too poor. Yeah, marriage is also expensive, chat. Cause like you can get married and not have a kid, but like that's usually not how it works. Usually if you get married, you're gonna have a kid within like the first few years. So, you know, like one of the steps kind of like leads to the other. I told you guys before, chat, my mom didn't have me until she was 32. Which I think is like, I think was incredibly smart. And I think she had hold on. My mom had me at 32, which means she had my brother at 30. And like, that's it, right? My mom didn't have any kids in her 20s, chat. Like, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna join the military. I'm gonna get a government job. If I want to travel the country or the world, I'm gonna do all the fun shit first. And then then she turned 30, she's like, all right, you know, time for motherhood. Time to like dial all this shit back, you know? Like boom, there you go. Like I think my mom did it like the exact smart way. Like I've got my career established. I've done my fun. Like let's just, you know, wait a little bit. Can we see your Tinder profile? Non-existent right now. Soon though, Atenza. Very soon. You guys can help me set it up, hell. Marriage gives you bigger tax. It does, Dolan. Marriage does give you tax breaks, but like, again, how many married people do you know who just never have kids? And like, yeah, you get a massive tax break for having a kid, chat, but how much does it cost to raise a kid? It costs way more than you get in tax breaks. Rather, guys, did you say what it was? Or did you not? I'm at the age, or I'm at that age, so I know my extended family arranged me to meet with previous... Oh, he's talking about it. Okay, I'm just going to read this out loud, just in case you guys missed it. Rai says, I'm at that age, so now my extended family arranged me to go meet with previously arranged folks to meet their daughters for their hands in marriage, chat. Basically, what Riley guys is saying is that there's a potential arranged marriage on the table. Like, Rai, it's potential. Rai might potentially be getting married, chat. Like an arranged marriage. An arranged marriage. No, not forced. not forced. Both parties have to agree, but yeah, it might be on the table that Rai is gonna have an arranged marriage. So, you know, might come back a married boy, in which he might not be able to come back anymore. Who knows? The wife might be like, I don't like that MegaCapitalG guy. I don't like this stream. I don't like what it does to you, honey. I would like very much. Jonathan 10 says, I'm 30 years old. Nice. See, you're at that time. Make the wife a mod. What would you guys do, chat, if your wife said, I don't like you coming to this stream anymore? How would you guys handle that? See, as a streamer, I don't really like... It's not like... I don't have to deal with that because it's my stream. Cap greater than wife. Damn straight. Kick that bitch to the curb. Let me live my... It depends on how hot she is. Depending on what the stream is, I'd be like... I mean, I was on Twitch before I met you, so like... Come on now. What type of stuff is that? Like, I was on Twitch like way before I met you. You know what I mean? Cap greater than any woman? Thank you. I joke with Cap about it. I don't intend to give up my bachelor life. But if she's a freaking supermodel, then... maybe. All right. Such a super fish. You should be picking a woman for her personality and brains, chat. Kiba. Not for her supermodel good look. Is this the song that Yu-Gi-Oh! Replays channel uses in their replays? It is. What's that shit? Dueling Archives. He uses this. I'm like, why does this sound so this song sounds so familiar? It's from a Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video game song. I was like, wow, this just jogged the like super nostalgia. Huh. It's a song from 5Ds. I had no idea. I don't intend to have kids, says Princely Blood. That would be a little difficult in your situation. That would be a little difficult, Princely Blood. I won't go into why, but yeah, that would be like a little difficult. And also, kids. I mean, kids just aren't for everyone. I have an uncle, and I've got an uncle named Bernard, and like him and his wife never had kids, which is, I don't know. I mean, they just never had kids. You know what I mean?